Welcome to Black Love Matters, where the service the therapy session for figuring out adulthood,
loving each other,
and find our inner Brock and Michelle.
Or Jay-Z and Beyonce. Or in this episode, we'll go with Layla and Curtis. You know, Layla, which Layla?
You put respect on her name.
No, I was thinking Layla Hathaway at first. But this is Layla Ali, ain't it?
Yes.
So Layla Ali. What I was about to say?
I don't know what the hell you about to say.
Was a 4-time undefeated boxing champion, author, daughter to, of course, Muhammad Ali. And, you know, she have her own little shows, too. Right? She be doing a little fixer up with the house and all stuff.
Yeah.
She got 2 children. And she's the wife of the NFL player Curtis Conway. But actually, they celebrated their 11th anniversary. It was about 3-4 days ago.
Yeah.
And we just wanted to do a little shout out to their love. I know I seen it on Instagram, and I don't think we talked about Layla and Curtis yet. Shout out to their love. You don't hear a lot about them, honey.
No, that's how you supposed to keep it.
Or even him, more so. You know, Layla, every 2-3 years, she'll be back on TV doing some type of little
dance with stars, cooking a dinner,
planting some flowers or some shit like that. But you never see her children or you never see her man. That even when she said she was married for 11 years, I said, damn, I didn't know Layla was married.
No, me either.
Shout out to her, though. You got anything about Layla Nearums?
No, later, bomb.
Yeah, who is you?
I'm Near.
I'm Nyambi.
And this is episode 164.
Hey, happy freaking Friday.
Be sure to leave a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star rating and review on Apple Podcasts and on Stitcher. Follow us on all forms of social media at Black Love Matters. That's Black with no K.
Mm-hmm.
What you got going on?
I don't have no check-in. I'm still walking. I'm just still keep me prayed up, y'all. I'm so happy it's Friday. And I'm going to take this weekend to I don't think we're going anywhere this weekend. You got plans this weekend, Neerums?
Yes, going to the movies.
Well, Neerum's going to the movies, but Nyambi is going to sit here. It's the end of the month / first of the month. I'm going to pay my bills. And I'm just being quiet meditation and prayer. Oh, take that back. I'm going to finish unpacking this house and be done. That is my goals for this weekend. Mm-hmm. And just to be at peace. Because I ain't for the bullshit.
Oh, okay. What bullshit you got going on?
None. It's just I'm not for you. Ever just feel like you need to clear your calendar of the bullshit? Mm-hmm. That's what I'm doing. Like I'm working. Like I blocked off the whole afternoon to work. I don't have no meetings. I don't have anything. I'm going to get me a snack. And I'm going to hammer out work from like noon to 4 p.m. And when that clock strikes 4:01 p.m., I'm going to be walking. I almost said the road. I'm going to be walking down this road to my house. Okay. Running to get to my house to watch Castle Rock. Y'all, for all the Stephen King thriller fans, y'all see on Hulu Castle Rock? For the readers out there, y'all know Stephen King, Castle Rock is where all his books take place. So Misery, I'm losing Cujo, Carrie, Pet Cemetery, all those places in his books, he always refers to them as taking place in Castle Rock. So it looks like what they done did him and J.J. Abrams. J.J. Abrams, one of my favorite dudes out there, right? He the one who did CSI and shit. They done came together and they created this series called Castle Rock. So it's basically examining the town now in 2018 and it's little Easter eggs to all the old school Stephen King books and like movies throughout it. And there's some type of mystery or crime going on. So I think it's about 3 or 4 episodes and yeah, my monkey ass is going to come sit on the couch, drink my watermelon water. Shout out to y'all. If y'all don't know what watermelon water is, go to your grocery store. It's a clean $3, but worth it.
$5 when it ain't on sale.
Yeah, make sure you get it on sale. Usually it's on sale every other week though. Get my clean piece of watermelon water, my little piece of sprinkle cupcake, and I'm going to do this. I don't know what I'm going to eat tomorrow. You better just order a pizza, honey, because I'm going in self-care mode. And that is just the goal. That's it. Near, what's going on with you?
Well, I went running today.
Oh, and going to the house of the Lord, to church. It's been 2 weeks since I've been to church, and I feel it. It's been 2 weeks since I've been to church, and I feel like it's been a month. Mm. It's only been 2 weeks. I feel like I haven't been to church in 4 months.
Yeah, you need to get back there.
Oh, you know, I got to stay connected to the Lord.
Yeah, stay connected.
Oh, near him being very funny, but he know what I got to do. The Lord's part of my self-care routine. Your turn, Neil.
Oh, then no, I just waiting. I paused just to see, just in case he was going to cut me off again. So I went running today.
And all his feelings.
I went running today. It was good because I've been sick lately. I'm still sick. We had to start this podcast over a couple times because I just had a coughing fit. So I went running today, and I rode my bike. So I finally unpacked it.
Hold on, you did both today?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Because I'm a motherfucking beast.
Real house husband of Silicon Valley.
Nigga.
Come on.
I did both. I went running and I rode my bike. And I fell off my bike today too.
Oh, tell the folks about that.
So this is the funniest shit. So I got the clip-on pedals, y'all. So like you gotta have the cycling shoes that clip on. They clip on to the pedal and you lock down.
told his ass not to do it. Nyambi told him.
It came with my bike.
Not to wear the clip-ons just yet. Just get a terrain, baby. Get the terrain down.
So the thing is, I ain't fall like riding and things of that sort. I think I rode my bike 10 miles, somewhere around there. And I didn't even fall there. I fell coming back to the apartment, slowing down. And I unclipped one of the pedals on my left side. But some reason I leaned on my right side thinking I had unclipped my right foot. And my ass fell over.
What type of witchcraft?
I fell over, still clipped onto the bike on my right side.
The weight of glory fell on you. How did you feel? Was you scared?
No, I kind of just laughed.
Did you fall in slow motion or what?
Yes, I did fall in slow motion.
Oh, that's the worst, Nero.
Because like I was like coming down to like a complete stop. So I was like rolling. And I unclipped my left foot and like put my left foot down. Like I'm about to like just lean over on my left side so I can get off the bike.
Yeah.
But for some odd reason I leaned on my right side. And I literally like, it just fell in slow motion. And like at one point I was like, yep, I'm falling.
Was Maggie around?
No.
Oh, okay. Y'all don't know who Maggie is. There's a dog that lived two doors down. And I think he lives on the patio. Where did he live?
I don't know where that nigga lives.
It's a big, what is he? A golden doodle?
I don't know.
So he's like a golden retriever and a poodle. Like he's a thick ass dog. Mm-hmm. And he used to bark when he sees us, but he don't see us anymore. So whenever we come, he just kind of stare us down. So whenever you feel like somebody's staring, I'm like, it must be Maggie. And we usually 9 times out of 10, you turn around, who looking at you?
Maggie. No, but I did. I fell in slow motion. And I was like, yep, I'm falling, and there's nothing I can do about it. So let me just relax.
You just fell into the fall.
Yeah, and I fell right into the bushes.
Oh my God, Nero, it keeps getting worse. What?
And then I laughed.
How did the bruises feel?
You know, I looked at myself. I was like, well,
scratches.
I ain't draw no blood, so I just got up. I unclipped myself from the other pedal, and I just got up and brought the bike upstairs, and I just kind of laughed it off.
Oh, Nero's a good man.
Because Nyambi, I was telling her story. She said I'll be done riding bikes forever.
Not forever, for the week. Nero putting words in my mouth now.
No, Nyambi has this thing of like, if she failed one time, she done.
That's Nero's perception. If I fail at something one time, I'm reevaluating. And sometimes the reevaluation is that this is not worth it. Move on. And that's what he don't like.
None of her reevaluations are ever get back up, dust yourself off, and try it over.
First of all, Negro, I don't know what Nero's problem is. I don't know why he's trying to come for me. I don't get this far in life with failing and not trying again. So don't come at me. Be careful.
Most of her reevaluations consider her just.
You're just upset. You and me is just upset because I'm good. I'll walk away from some shit in a minute and start over.
Yep, at one time.
Absolutely.
I quit. All set.
It ain't quit. You can have it.
I fell off my bike. I'm done.
You can have a bike.
I don't want to ride in the bikes anymore. You can have it. Like, who can have it? I don't know the
universe. Whoever needs it.
Damn, what happened to just dusting yourself off and get back on the bike?
There, I'm hating.
Ain't nobody hating. I'm just asking the question. Mm-hmm. I think this is wrong with this generation. Niggas don't get up after they didn't fall.
He's so grown.
Get the fuck back up,
Can y'all
niggas.
send near him some uplifting motivational quotes?
Get up, niggas.
As you can see.
Fuck, you fell once.
He's
okay.
curmudgeon-y.
Get the fuck up. Dust yourself off.
You got any more check-ins, Nero?
Got a little blood? Dust the fuck off. And get back on that bike and pedal.
You got any more check-in?
Sure. No, since Wednesday.
That's what I said. Ain't much done happened this way. I feel like it's been a lot of work. Oh, Nero, are you going to talk about our package that got delivered and we don't know where it's at?
So
this is really what made Nero angry.
We moved from apartment because, we was in temp housing, so we found a permanent spot. And Naomi ordered some stuff, and for some reason, the last package didn't come until a day after we moved out. And since we're in temp housing, like, the company works like fucking machines. So when I dropped off the keys the other day, they had already cleaned up their place. Like we
It
supposed
was
to have been checked out at noon.
Mm-hmm.
I got to the place at 11:30.
Of course, Nerum gets there a half an hour for us now.
Yeah, I get there at 11:30 to drop off the keys, and these motherfuckers had already cleaned up the damn place.
Yeah.
The fuck! I still got this place for another 30 minutes. Get the fuck out.
Mm-hmm.
So then Naomi said, we got this package, so we get this package. And we was like, all right, we're not going to report the podcast. We're going to go get the package because it usually, delivery usually comes somewhere around time Naomi get off work. So we go there. It's not there. Fuck. So, all right, we're going to go to Target. We're going to go wherever else. We're going to walk around.
In the neighborhood.
Did that. Go to IKEA, get some hot dogs. Bought some things. All the package is there. Let's go get it. Check out. We get there. I go to the door. It's not there. So something tells me just to ring the doorbell, see if there's anybody there. So I ring it, ding dong. Little Asian man come out. Hello. I say, hey, we used to stay here. Like I used to stay here. We moved out yesterday. We were suspecting the package today. Did it come? Yes, it came. Oh, great. Thank you. Can you give it here? We sent it back. Come again?
Stupid. Mira was like, what? And literally, I got the text alert. So we literally like 30 minutes.
I sent it back.
Jesus.
So.
And we lived in an apartment complex. So it's not like a house where you be like, we don't even know what to do with this, right? We live in an apartment complex with a front desk.
Yeah.
Wouldn't you think to just give it to the front? And you're in temp housing, right? So this is not like you're moving to your permanent place.
Right.
But even if you moved to your permanent place, I think we're in our new apartment now. If I were to get a package like the day after I moved in, I would assume it's for the person who just moved out.
Right.
And if you assume it's for the person who just moved out, once you take it to management, because most likely management has their forwarding address.
Right. So I said, did you give it back to UPS or the post office? Like, I don't know. Like, whoever came up here with the package, I told them it ain't mine.
Have a blessed day. And ever since that, I've been angry.
No, I haven't.
It wasn't a lot of common sense, but out here in Colonizer Valley, it's a lot like academia, where there's a lot of smart people, a lot of book smart people, but common sense is. And I now know why I was hired. Because I'm kind of book smart and I have a lot of common sense.
I haven't had joy since 1996, so I'll just add this to the rest of the shit.
I told you it was a lack of common sense. Like, people are brilliant. When I tell you, these are some of the brightest, and I've worked at universities, some great universities, right? But where I work at now, they're some of the brightest minds that I've ever worked with. When I tell you, like, when they say shit like, we gonna cure cancer, we gonna do X, Y, and Z, I fucking believe they asses, right? But when it comes to common sense or like critical thinking about everyday problems, wait on it. You fucking wait on it.
These motherfuckers just moved into the apartment, like I said.
4 hours ago.
Because when I went there today, because you remember the day before I was there dropping off the keys.
What you probably should have did was ring the doorbell then. Because you went earlier. Mm-hmm. You should have rang the doorbell then. To be like, is there a package coming? I should be expecting a package. Mm-hmm. That's when you probably should have did it to catch them. I told Nerum not to worry about it. I said, what might have happened is this. Maybe it was actually the front desk people who brought it up, thinking they're being friendly. And the person took it back to the front desk. Right?
Fuck that.
Maybe that's what happened. That could have happened. And I said, worst case scenario, you got to let UPS go through the system first thing in the morning. We just got to get on the phone with UPS.
The old me would just break into their house. Still they shit.
Why?
Motherfucker.
That's all. I told them that's two things going to happen. So it's either probably downstairs at the front desk, right? And we call in the morning and say, hey, is there a package for us? And
I don't want to hear that shit, Naomi.
Or if they send it back to the UPS, we call UPS and say, hey, this is the tracking number package we're looking for. Can you either redeliver it or leave it at the area?
Somebody stole our shit.
If they say we don't know where it's at, the front desk don't know where it's at, I simply call the Macy's and say, hey, Macy's, this never was delivered to me. Either re-put it out or credit my account.
Follow
problem solved. Problem solved, Near.
I think they took it. Punk ass bitches.
Near was so upset. I think it's probably because of the response they give you. But that's how sometimes you respond to me. I'm like, oh, okay, so this. And you're like, I don't know. I would love to have been a fly on the wall with both of y'all staring at it. How long did y'all stare at each other quietly?
15 seconds.
Then did you like that was dumb? Like, why didn't you? Look, you should have educated them. You should have did like when I was. I don't even know if I told this story. I was doing an interview at my job, for like it was for like a temporary position. So this person was a little younger, not as seasoned. And at the end of the interview, I asked them, "Do they have any questions?" And they was like, "Yeah, how old are you?" "Hey, bitch, that's illegal. You don't ask people their age." Like I had to teach them, right? Sometimes I had to step out of my interviewer hat to just be a elder teaching a younger person to say, traditionally on interviews, you don't ask people their motherfucking age. And if anyone asks you their age, you should immediately report them to HR. Like, that's just not something you do, sis. And in that moment, you could have been a teaching moment. You'd be like, okay, if it comes back, could you just take it to the front desk?
Punk ass
stupid
bitch.
Like that's how you got to explain it to them. Okay, so if that happens again, or if the package mysteriously comes back tomorrow, instead of sending it back, can you just take it to the front desk or inform the front desk? Thank you. Have a great night. Blessed.
We got some pillow talk.
Of course. We got some shows to catch up on, y'all. There's some shows I really like. You want to start with Love Is? Or you want me to start?
You can start.
Where do we start with Zuri and... what's his name?
Zuri? Who the hell is Zuri?
What's her name?
Nuri.
Oh.
Zuri's from Black Panther, baby.
It's Nuri and Zazie. What's that?
Yazir. God damn.
What is that nigga name?
She fucking up everybody's name.
First of all, I don't really want no 90 names.
And you get mad when they fuck up Nyambi.
But what's Nuri and Yazir?
Yazir.
I do it because I know someone with a name very similar to that. It's not. Would you consider those 1990 names?
I don't know.
Because we got to remember this is taking place in late 90s, early 2000s.
But you got to remember, they was probably born in the 70s. So,
nigga, even more. I don't know. No, Nori's born in the 70s.
Well,
it's Barbara and Cheryl.
Well, that nigga name wasn't really.
Yeah, wasn't it like Malcolm or something?
I don't know what the fuck his name was. Kevin. Nigga changed his name when he went to Islam.
Don't be hating on folks. Anyway, what was this? Oh, this episode was about kind of not the beef, but the jump off here between Nori and her girl. I'm not a fan of her.
Who?
The girl with the braids.
Oh.
I don't. She doesn't come off as authentic to me.
Damn, what is her name?
Exactly.
Let's call her Keisha.
Keisha don't come off as authentic to me. Meaning that I feel like she'd be like, yeah, let's be all team spirit. But the way she talked to Nuri, right? I feel like it's almost frenemy, right? I don't remember the time she like uplifted her. Like she'd be like, yeah, some fuck stupid shit. Shut up, Nuri, that's dumb. Like everything she does is kind of a jab with a smile. And I'm like, I don't like that. I don't like my friends to give me jabs as a smile. Oh, her name Angela. We was close.
Yeah, I told you. It was a typical black girl name.
So, I don't know. I'd rather see more Ruby than Angela, but I know Angela ain't going nowhere. The biggest thing that happened was, so Angela got this chance to kind of write a script, and what's his name? Cordelia Harrison Norman was like, all right, so you and Nori gonna write it together? Nori like, hell yeah. And then Angela, aka Keisha, was like, nah, sis. In my contract, I negotiated for X, Y, and Z, so I ain't gonna do this. And I'm Nori, I can't help write it. And she said, no, I did that. And it's like, I thought that was a little shady. And I know what she negotiated for, but that's the part of the plan, ain't it, right? They want to divide and conquer. Of course. Why wouldn't you have your sis help you out? And like, we all can eat some. Like, I'm a firm believer that we all can eat some. Meanwhile, they're the only two women out of a writer room of how many?
Right.
20? Why wouldn't you bring, like, to show, like, you can be the shit? But, that's how I be thinking. Everybody don't be thinking that way. Honey, fine. But then she go to the writer's room, and she have a decent storyline, right? But then the guys come in and try to flip it. The guy who played Marvin was like, I think she was talking about cancer or something like that, to make it a little bit more serious. He's like, no, that's too serious. Can we talk about the gout or something? Right. And them niggas start acting stupid, and Nori had to jump in and be like, no, I think it could work. And, at the end, they kind of came together. But I don't know. That Angela, it didn't seem right. And then also, Angela, you got to watch that bitch because she was with old boy that Nori was with.
Oh, yeah, the gay dude.
Yeah. Okay. And the thing is, I don't think it's no up for grabs or anything, but Angela was acting like, it wasn't Like, that's against girl code.
Well, you know.
Right, you crossing the line, right? Like, that's against girl code.
Both of your TV shows violated
broke girl code. Oh, my God. Queen Sugar. Tara, True Blood, really violated it. But, like, you know, if you're supposed to be girls in the workplace, like, you're supposed to give each other a heads up. Like, not saying that she couldn't date him or do whatever she's going to do, right? But just acknowledging him amongst Nori, I think, was important. Maybe not a permission thing in this area, but a heads up. Maybe that's what I was looking for. A heads up. Hey, bitch, heads up.
Yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, Nuri also tried to warn, like, you know he gay.
You
right?
what?
When Nuri tried, did she tell Angela?
She tried to hint, but Angela was so caught up in her feelings she ain't even catch it. And then Yazir was like,
"Oh, cause she was throwing some shade. Cause he's like, you know, I'm just trying to save her from HIV and some shit like that."
Yeah,
I was like, "Ooh, that's some old shady,
homophobic shit,
shady homophobic."
It's 1997, but still, it wasn't. Even in 1997, I don't think I've seen no shit like that.
But hell, Yazir had to be the bigger person in this shit.
Yeah, and told her like that's super homophobic. So first of all, it's homophobic. Not only gay people have HIV, but second of all, it's not your job to out that man.
Right.
He said, now if you got that big of a problem with it, you need to go to him first and be like, hey, bruh, so is you gonna tell her what's going on?
Right.
Or what? And then go from it, which I think is right. I don't think it's right for people to out other people.
What else was going on?
I don't know. What was going on between Nuri and Yazir?
Yazir.
Am I saying his name wrong?
Yeah.
Yazir. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got that Midwest long tongue shit.
Yeah.
Yazir. What was going on between them? Other than them fucking. They was fucking a lot.
Well, I think that goes to stay the honeymoon phase, right? I think when you're in a relationship, it's a phase. It's a beautiful phase where, you know, it necessarily don't have to be having sex, right? You know, they having it, but some folks do or don't. But we're just under that person all the time. So they basically was in a routine where they would be together all the time. She would go to work, come straight home. They'll do it again. Weekends, don't leave the house.
Right, just keep doing it.
Yeah.
Maybe eat a little ass and then go
But y'all niggas was wilding out on that. Y'all know how to speak my truth. It's wilding out so much that my mom called me. Y'all, these kids out there doing that. Oh my goodness.
Kids eating booty.
Oh, this her. Oh my goodness. How about you can't listen to all the episodes, man. Oh my goodness.
You should have asked her. She never mind.
You don't want to know the answer to that. You don't want to know the answer. You do not want her for it. If you didn't want to hear, if you don't want to hear my answer, you really don't want to hear her answer. Oh, so I think it's something. Do you remember our honeymoon phase like that? How was that? Did we have that or no?
Yeah, we had a honeymoon phase. We was an undergrad too. Shit.
How did that go?
We was poor. I had a futon and a lofted bed. So my shit was the OG status, and I had the private rooms. So yeah,
Miriam, that's not explaining how the time was. You're just explaining the room.
So yeah, you was always at the spot because you had 4 roommates and y'all had a common shared space. So yeah, you was always at the spot. I think you usually using me for the spot actually.
Just to be quiet.
Right.
Just for some quiet meditation. What's some of your best memories?
Hell, going to the movies. There was that one restaurant that closed down that we went like on the last day, and they gave us the recipe to the meal. That was fun. Picnics. Remember picnic? What else?
Okay, now I'm talking about like the feelings. Like I'm talking about the days where we just would order takeout and that'll be it, right? And don't see friends or like friends are calling. That's when the friends call and you hit the decline. Shit,
I was talking about the days where we just went to the calf.
Oh,
get takeout. We just went to the calf. Fuck the friends.
Fuck the who?
We just like fuck the friends. Look, decline everything. Look, if I turn off the phone, I'm not declining you, so
it's just go straight to voicemail.
Right.
Done with the day. Did your friends ever ask like where you disappeared to?
Yeah, but they already know.
How is it unspoken with men? What is the communication? What does it look like?
Oh, you with such and such over there at the towers? Yeah. Oh, okay.
What does that mean? What is okay? That's what y'all say.
Yeah.
Ooh, sound like a bunch of church women. Okay. What does okay translate
like,
to?
Oh, you hanging out with her alone? Like, what's going on with that? Yeah. Well, she fun to be around.
Shut up. You sound like a creeper. Is that what you said, Nero?
Maybe not.
I'm asking you. What did you say?
Well, baby, I can't remember something that happened 12 years ago. I don't know the exact words, But
do you understand the gist? Now you acting like the people at the place. Now
I
you
don't
like
know
package. Who picked up the package?
I don't know the exact words, but yeah, it's fun to be around. I would guess this is this. She make me feel good.
She make you what?
Feel good.
Before the gist. What?
The gist.
Oh, the gist. I didn't know what you was saying.
Next question.
Also, you know what this episode was? This is something that Niram has never done, but I've asked him to do it and he won't do it. The Angela, the black girl, was like, so he dressing you now? Remember when she was getting dressed in the morning and he was like, oh, you should wear that.
Yeah.
And then there's, I'm a grown woman. He's like, I know you're a grown woman, but I think you look beautiful in that. It's something to that. I know my mom would disagree, and I know a lot of my female friends would agree. I do like when a man can pick out an outfit and say like what he likes and how he likes it. You know, it's a very thin line, right? It's a very thin line between niggas who be like, I only like bitches who look like this, right? That's different than saying, I think you look beautiful in that. Right? You look beautiful all the time, but I want to pick this out for you and I think you look beautiful. It enhances your beauty, right? Mm-hmm. It is something very, I don't know, I believe attractive about that. It's very sexy.
All right, I'm going to pick out your work outfit tomorrow. Then.
Fine, Niram. You're not, but okay. You don't think so? And it's not the same when women pick out clothes for men, right? I feel like it's very, when women pick out clothes for men, it feels very much like son-mother relationships. It's not a sexy thing. But when he was picking out the clothes for her, when men pick out clothes for women, I do like that. Like the idea when men, I love the idea when a man be like, I bought this dress for you, put it on, we're going out. I love that. It's hot. What's your thoughts?
I think right now you're in a weird phase that.
No, I've always liked that.
Can I finish? You don't
Sure.
even know what the hell I was going to say.
Sure, but you're trying to tell me what I was thinking.
No, you don't even know what I was about to say.
Go ahead, Nirams.
Before you cut me off.
Nirams. Oh, Nirams. Oh, me and Nirams is grumpy. Niram was on his menstrual. You know, women have every 4 to 6 weeks have a menstrual. Niram and Nia and all the men in my life have menstruals, and they come every 8 to 12 weeks, and they're very cranky.
Are you done?
Yep. Do y'all men have menstruals? Whew, Jesus.
Cut off again for the third time.
Go ahead.
I'm going to wait. Oh, you only cut me off when I started talking. You right now.
I was going to say. No, I'm just
Well, the thing is with you, Naomi, is that, never mind.
Come on.
I was about to read her for filth, y'all.
Go ahead.
Go and read her.
I ain't scared of
filth.
nothing, honey.
No. But right now, you don't even like the clothes you got in your closet. What the hell I look like picking out some shit you don't even like?
Nigga, you go buy some.
I'm unemployed right now. I need to save up every single coin I got.
Nigga got more excuses than the law.
No, it's the truth. So you don't even like the shit you got in your own closet. Mm-hmm. I see how much trouble you got going through the day.
Yeah.
Naomi changed clothes like 4 or 5 different times.
I do.
She ain't got that. She ain't got that box store weight no more. And I haven't been sitting around.
Surely have.
These clothes don't fit right.
Niram, we're talking about picking out the.
I know, and that's how it be. So shit. First, we need to get a closet full of clothes that you can fit. Or look.
Niram, I'm not. You keep
look
talking about me. I'm talking about in general. Mm-hmm. We have a whole community listening. Focus. In general, what are your thoughts on it?
In general, no.
Really? You don't like it? Why don't you like it?
Because I like to have a woman that got their own distinct style.
Okay.
I don't need you. I picked a strong black woman for a reason. Try to pick out your own clothes.
I like it.
Okay.
I think it's hot.
All right.
Because I feel like then he can, I don't know. It's just something about, look, maybe it's my Leo thing where he'll be like, this is what will look really good. Like, I don't know. It's something about that, right? It shows that he's stopping and paying attention. Because I think sometimes men, y'all get a bad rep for y'all just want one thing. You just want to fuck. You ain't worried about nothing else, right? But for a man to take the time to appreciate every single thing about you, from like every strand on top of your hair, every outfit that you're wearing, the way that it like that's intimacy, right? It's something to that I don't know. It's a sense of intimacy that I really, really do appreciate. And the idea of like him checking you out and looking at you to be like, yeah, I like that. Like it's something to that, right? It makes you feel, ladies, maybe I'm not doing a good job of explaining, but it makes women, me, feel a certain type of way. Like, all right, that's what's up.
Baby, it's been multiple times that I been
I'm not making this about you. Well, this is how I know he's on his menstrual.
That I've been window shopping with you, and I said, hey, baby, they look good on you. You never picked it up.
Okay.
You left it right there. You was like, nigga, that's ugly.
You still keep bypassing it. So you want me to go buy it?
Like I said, I'm unemployed right now.
Okay, then. We'll get it together then. We'll get it together. Anything else about Love Is?
Nope.
Queen Sugar. You want to talk a little bit Queen Sugar now?
Yeah, what's going on with that? Ralph Angel broke up that Asian woman.
You need to stay with her.
I think that was a bad decision.
I was rooting for that people of color couple.
Yeah.
They're going to have some beautiful children. Mm-hmm. With Ralph Angel, mahogany skin. Oh, my God. Ralph. What is going on with Ralph Angel's skin in his lineup? It's immaculate.
It's clean.
It's immaculate.
I ain't never seen a down south nigga with a haircut that clean in my life.
God, his skin is like black porcelain. And then his lineup, it's so crisp. It give you a paper cut. Like, what? God damn. And then we go to, I forgot her name, Tran. I think that's, he be saying it weird. He be like, Tran. I'm like, what?
I thought he said train.
I thought he said Tran.
Oh.
Something T.
Tran.
She's gorgeous, right? Mm-hmm. Her skin is this golden color. Like, she's amazing, right? Mm-hmm. Put them two together, have these beautiful brown children. Jesus.
Yeah. But what's going on? Darla
on some bullshit.
Beyonce's stepsister.
Darla
talking about she wants 70%.
Darla get these hands.
Custody of Blue. I'm
surprised Nova and Charlie Bordelon West ain't run up. It's the time to run up on Darla.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What she want now? Because they agreed on what?
50-50. Now she's talking about she wants 70-30 and she heard. Now, where the fuck Darla getting all this money from?
Her parents. Her parents is black bourgeois DC. Mm. You ain't know that? I don't know where they get their money from, but they live in the Baltimore, D.C. area, black middle class.
They from the Potomac?
Yeah, they from the Potomac. They black Potomac's. Potomanites. I forgot what they call themselves.
I don't know.
Rich black people. Middle class black people, I should say.
Anyways, they over there.
They fund. I'm sure they buy the whole house in that. Where they at? St. John's, Louisiana?
Yeah.
That rent price so cheap. They done bought a rent and all of Bob's furniture's best.
And Darla ass talking about she wants 70-30.
70-30. Now I got me a job, bitch, for 3 minutes.
Right.
Talking about this would be more routine. Blue would like it. Blue don't know what the fuck he likes. Blue still piss in the bed.
You're talking about Blue is a manipulative ass kid.
What? What you say? Manipulative?
He is.
What did he do?
You don't remember? Don't you be talking to my mama like that. I want to go to my mama house.
Oh my goodness. And then poor Ralph Angel feeling bad because he's like, I can't give him all the nice things that he get at Darla house.
Because he working 2-3 jobs and shit.
Because he a single parent.
Right.
But Charlie Bordelon West came for the win. She got him a lawyer coming through.
Mm-hmm.
Come on. But the thing is, I don't know. Like, even though Ralph Angel got a little bit of it, he got a record. He was in jail for 4 years. Mm-hmm. He get off parole in a month, but he hasn't been back in trouble. And like, he's provided for this child this whole time.
Right.
Meanwhile, on a ranch, Darla done did drugs and what she done did. She did a lot, right? She don't have a consistent work history.
Right. Sucking and fucking.
I mean, do what you got to do, whatever. But she don't have just a consistent background. Only thing that might save her is her parents and their consistent money. Mm-hmm. But I would even argue when Blue went to jail, why the parents ain't take her to Blue then? Right. Not when Ralph Angel went to jail.
Right, and she was on that shit.
Yeah. Ralph Angel, I mean, them baby Blue stayed with Aunt Vi
now.
Like, come on.
So,
unless she flip it and be like, he ain't the pappy. But does that work that way? Like, since he took care of all these years, do he still have rights? Or just because he's biologically not the father, can she be like, I'm doing you a privilege by giving you 30?
No, I think, with child support law, I think there's something over that, if you've been taking care of a kid for so long and come to find out it ain't your kid, you still got to pay child support. So.
Oh. Yeah, that's paying child support, but do you have parental rights? The vice versa. I don't think it works vice versa now. Mm-hmm. I don't think it, because what happens if his biological father comes? What they gonna say? The biological father don't have rights? It don't work that way.
Yeah, it's sticky.
Yeah, but I think that works that way when it comes to money, right? Because you set this tone. But as far as parental rights, because they're not talking about child support, they're talking about like visitation rights and guardianship.
Well, I think he still got guardianship, right?
She was gone. The thing is, I don't think they signed no paperwork because he always assumed that was his son.
But the thing is, his name on the birth certificate.
Is it?
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe. That's what he's talking to Nova and them about. Well, my name is on the birth certificate.
You know what? We'll see. We'll see how Dirty Darla can play, because she can petition to get his name off. But I think you only can get it off if you can find the biological father. And if she find the biological father, get Ralph Angel name off and have the biological father release all rights to her.
Blue ain't gonna like that.
Messy.
Blue ain't gonna like that.
But
doable. I ain't gonna like it. Nova ain't gonna like it.
Who's gonna go lay hands on Darla?
Charlie brought along West. What's that?
Hollywood. Long Beach.
Shit. Somebody.
Hollywood more Long Beach than Hollywood. What I worry is that happens, right? And then Ralph Angel get word that she slipped back on that shit.
And then he kidnapped Blue.
Come on.
And then his ass go to jail.
Oh my God.
Now Blue back with Vi. Because she the only person, because she ain't released her
her parental rights. Yeah, because she did see paperwork, didn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Come on. I don't know. It was a lot. Did we talk about the ultimate betrayal? The sisterly betrayal? Tara fucking Remy. I knew it was something about that nigga Remy from Detroit. Oh, Remy. And Nova, which I think she did the right thing, right? Nova had to tell, especially if she was catching feelings for this man. She definitely had to tell Charlie. But I don't know why Remy brung his old bald-headed, shiny head ass through there. He should have gave her at least a week.
Because he trying to be acclimable. What's that word?
Acclimable? That nigga's from Detroit. I know what you mean. But that wasn't the time or space. You maybe should have gave more than 24 to 48 hours to do that.
He had to let her know, bitch, you could have been with me.
But even with that fuck shit, I really wanted us to work. Oh, shut the fuck up. Was that before or after you were trying to fuck my sister?
Before.
But I'm proud of how Charlie held it together. I hope she let Tara have that win, because I don't think Tara has had true black love in her life.
What you talking about? What about?
She ain't love Academic Bae. She loved the idea of Academic Bae. Academic Bae intrigued her intellectually, not spiritually, emotionally, in an intimate way. He got her academically, intellectually, I should say.
Mm-hmm.
That's how most of you black academics get bitches. Intellectually, you arouse them, but nothing else. And that intellectual talk only goes so far before you get bored.
What do I arouse about you?
Eyes glaze over. I've seen them.
What do I arouse about you then?
Everything. Intellectually, we can have conversations. We can have hood conversations. You know, just your energy. I'm just attracted to you, right? All that has to come into it. But I think a lot of times highly educated men or highly educated brown men, they get a lot of play to begin with because they talking some shit that other niggas really ain't talking. But then when you realize that they can't talk nothing else but that, you be willing to teach Terrell how to read. Let me go teach this one over here how to read. At least he funny.
I cannot.
What you? What? What?
You gonna teach Terrell how
to read? Well, what's that? The R. Kelly song, he came out that he said he was illiterate.
Can we not talk about R. Kelly?
I'm just telling you what Robert said. He said he can't read well. And we forgetting the most important part about Queen Sugar. Well, two things. Aunt Vi finally with this white man and his lupus. Hollywood is a groomzilla. I don't know what the fuck he talking about gondolas with no water. That nigga realize he need water for a gondola, right? This is grass. Nigga, is you gonna dig it up and make a river? Like, you need water for a gondola, and that's all he keeps talking about.
Let me see if he talking about something else.
The gondola, it's in the water. It's the long skinny boat. I know the gondola is. But the niggas who ain't never been nowhere, the ones at Vegas. Is it at Bellagio? Where is it at? It's one of those places down on the later end of the strip. A gondola.
Gotcha.
Would they usually be like, what, in Italy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hollywood is a groomzilla.
Oh, I forgot where the gondola be. What hotel is that in Vegas?
Paris, probably.
No, it's not.
Oh.
No. It's like Bellagio. It's one of those. It's not Caesars.
Venetian?
The Venetian. There we go. Yeah. It's at the Venetian. We went through we didn't stay at the Venetian, but we went through the Venetian. And that's what I'm saying. Hollywood, you talk about the gondola, the overview scene in the show. Did you see any space for a gondola?
No, I didn't.
And then Aunt Vi was like, I go back and forth. Aunt Vi was like, well, that's a lot, honey. Aunt Vi just want a pig roast. Like, both of them need to come to a compromise, right? Aunt Vi want something my dad could cater, and then Hollywood want to be in Italy or Rome or Paris. Like,
right.
I ain't never seen the Parisians eat no ribs.
Stop it.
What?
Stop it.
And then also she with that white man, she gonna do her storefront. I still believe that her and Hollywood maybe should have went in together on that.
She should have, because she apologized to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Because she was all judgy was a pug.
Was a bear?
Yeah, you know.
Judgy was a bear?
Judgy was a pug.
Yeah. Judging ass pug. It was a judging ass pug in our neighborhood.
Over there when Hollywood's trying to what are you trying to do?
Invest in a barbershop.
A barbershop.
Yeah, and the thing is that it's a good idea to invest in a barbershop, but she was right. The person won because he's horrible with money, but investing in a barbershop is a very smart thing to do. Mm-hmm. But then she asked him, which I appreciated, like, you know, Hollywood, what's your dream? What do you want to do? And you need to make sure you able to go do that. And he said he wanted to do with a construction company. And what was the other thing? A restaurant, was it? Or a coffee shop? Or a lounge?
Lounge.
A sports lounge. And here come Aunt Vi showing her age. I don't know what no sports lounge is. What? Aunt Vi, you was a waitress for 20 years. What you mean you don't know what a sports lounge is?
I don't know.
So I'm excited to see how that comes to fruition, right? You know, even with that, like, how can you combine this pie shop then a sports lounge? I think it can happen, right? It sounds a little off, but I think in this little country town, you can combine it, right? So by day, bake pie shop. Mm-hmm. By night, sports lounge.
Sports.
Ain't that how he said it? I always want to do a spoke lounge. Spoke lounge.
Did we talk about everything, Queen Sugar?
No, Niram. I want you to talk about your boys. Talk about Malachi. What's his name? Micah. Whatever. Micah.
Micah. This is the reason why Kiki. Hey, Kiki, do you love me? Is you rolling? Don't roll with them fools no more because they be on that fuck shit. Stupid ass nigga. You need to go back with your fucking white boys because now you in too deep.
You in the nigga shit.
Right.
Welcome to nigga shit.
You wanted to be around your people. You didn't know your people got nigga shit and do stupid shit like that. Who the fuck told y'all like all them damn candles anyway?
I ain't know what the fuck they was doing. When they were spraying, what done happen?
I don't even know what the fuck happened. They were spray painting some shit.
Well, no, Near, don't do that. Are you going to explain it?
No, can you do it, please? Thank you.
Oh, my goodness. His attitude is on 10. So, you know, remember a few episodes ago we were saying, like, there's this basic living museum, and they got slave quarters. And it's not given the respect it deserves, right? So if you have slave quarters in the living museum, do you think it would be a plaque to say, you know, here's where, you know, hundreds of people like worked, lost their lives, blah, 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 to the nasty history of slavery, you know, like that's what it should be. Meanwhile, at the ranch, they got old white people dressed up in their colonial's best. And then you got young white kids coming taking selfies and shit on the porch. Like, it just was a complete disrespect. So they felt as if they wanted to send a message and a tone. And they kept talking about they was going to spray paint. I honestly thought they were just going to go there and spray paint and then they was gonna get in trouble, but these niggas went and spray painted like the sign. Okay, fine, that's not horrible. And then they looked like they put like states up. I don't know if people who died or if it was their name or like the slaves that was there in front of it. And they lit a bunch of candles and they did a shout out to the ancestors. I was like, oh, okay, that's cute. Right. But then they kids being careless kid shit, they threw like their bag full of the spray paint bottles next to one of the candles, and the candle caught the bag on fire, and they were going to grab the bag, but then someone pulled the guy's arm back because, you know, when that flame hit those aerosol containers, it exploded, and that's exactly what it did, and it burned all the slave houses and everything down. So at this living museum, it burned like these intact slave quarters down, and then it's white people own it, and they like heard the ruckus and they started shooting, and everyone got away. But it's a huge, you know, it's a small town. So this is a huge news story. The police is investigating, and Micah is, every time the doorbell ring, he looks scared because they haven't found out if it was them yet, and I don't know what they're gonna do. Do you think they're gonna find out, Nirma? No.
Yeah, they're gonna find out because niggas can keep their mouth shut.
Yeah, I don't think they're gonna come. I think someone else gonna start ratting. I think somebody gonna say something.
Somebody gonna get caught.
Yeah.
And then Micah gonna get in trouble. And then it's gonna have something to do with Charlie Bordelon West.
Yeah.
And the shit that she trying to stop this prison from being built on her daddy's
land.
land.
I think that's when the other folks gonna come in and be like, we can get your son off if you agree to. Micah can't win.
Yeah. Speaking of that,
What?
isn't that crazy that they can just take your land?
Come on, speak on it. We talking about the love stories, right? Talk on some real shit. This is real life. Talk on that, Nero. Explain to the folks what's happening.
So, because gentrification is real out here.
All levels of it.
So, for example, and I'm just going to use like a big company like Facebook or Twitter or something. Say they buy up a whole area in Detroit, and your house is still the last house on the block. By law, they can take your ass to court and take your house away from you. Like they can try to like offer you some money for it, and then you be like, "Nah, I'm not gonna do it." Then they can take you to court and say that we own all the rest of this land, and we just surrounding this land, and we need this to build this property.
Yep.
And the courts give your shit away.
Yep.
Isn't that
crazy?
At a lower
price.
Yeah, at a lower price than what they initially offered you.
Mm-hmm.
And it has happened multiple times. Like I think about big companies like ESPN and how like they satellites, and during a tour, it's a spot where it's like all these satellites, and then there's a spot where there's no satellites, no nothing. Mm-hmm. And they were saying like we was buying up land, and the last person, the last house wouldn't want to move, and they went to court like 5 times.
Yeah.
And eventually the court ended up ruling that ESPN just had to pay them like how much the property was worth.
Yeah.
And they had to vacate.
It's crazy. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Absolutely disgusting. That's what we talk about, being crafty colonizers. Mm-hmm. That's the craft we're talking about. So you work your whole life, you pay it, you pay what you're supposed to do, you pay your taxes, you do everything you're supposed to do. Someone with just more money can come and run your shit.
Yeah. So that's the thing that's going on with their daddy's land is that, their land used to be a part of what's the other people's name?
The Borderline? No, Charlie.
Let's call them the Joneses. I ain't got time.
I can't forget that. I forgot their name too. Yeah.
Let's call them the Joneses. So their land used to probably be a part of the Joneses, but for some reason they got it back and they own it. But all their land is surrounded by that particular land.
Yeah.
So now they can basically just eat your land up and say that, we tried to offer
business purposes.
Yeah, we tried to offer, something, but their piece of land is restricting us from building what we need to build, and we need you, the courts, to come in and get us this piece of land. Yeah. And that happens a lot. Like not only for that, but also this is how the colonizers are taking people family like lands and shit that's been in people family for a long time. Mm-hmm. So say great grandma leave it to her 2 kids. Those 2 kids end up having 4 kids, which end up having 6 kids. Yep. Now it's 6 people who have pieces of land, this big plot of land that great grandma had a while ago. 2 of the kids can be like, I don't want shit to do with this land. I want to sell my portion. But how do you divvy up land in 6 spots like that?
Yeah.
So like, I want to sell my portion. And then if they get like a crafty ass colonizer to come in and be like, I want to sell my portion to this colonizer, the courts can force them, like if they don't find a way to like buy their land out, from that person, the courts will force them to sell the whole land to the colonizers. Yeah. So that's what's going on like in what was that, the Gullah Geechee Islands?
Yep.
Because it was communal land. So communal land ain't got no paperwork, no documents, no nothing. Yeah. So people were saying, well, my great uncle used to stay there, and they gave me the land, and I want to sell my portion. Well, how do you sell communal land?
Yeah. What piece is yours?
Right. Shit is crazy.
It's sad though. Yeah. I mean, this even happened in Detroit areas, right? So as they were building 75, the freeway, right? That where the 75 is where a huge Black working populations that used to work for the plants work. Right. But it went straight through the neighborhood, right? So established families who's been there for 10 some years, 15 some years, halfway through with their mortgages and everything, come in, pay them out, and they got to start back. This continues to happen. Right. And this happens in brown neighborhoods, brown and low social economic neighborhoods. This does not happen in white neighborhoods.
No. And
at
that's
all.
the thing. And that's the thing. They do brown neighborhoods because the shit is cheap. And then they run the fucking prices up. Now no brown people can stay in it no more.
Yeah. But you're right. That is a word. I know we're not the only folks. Like, I got family that has land and on both sides of my family. And it's get to the point, like you said, it's so divvied up now that some folks don't want to necessarily be bothered with it. Right. Or, simple things where if the land is already taken care of, how do you divide up taxes, right? You have to pay taxes on this land. That's another thing. They wait for taxes to be late. And we're not talking about years late. We're talking about like a day. Mm-hmm. You fuck around, don't pay them taxes, and then the colonizers checking you out, and they go in and be like, oh, they ain't pay their taxes. I'll pay it. I'll take the land.
Yeah.
Land is theirs now.
Because it's a lot of shit. It's a lot of crafty ass shit they doing.
Yeah. So if you one date on these, they late on these taxes, they can roll up in there and be like, I pay their taxes, they in delinquents, I take over the land. What the fuck?
Right.
Why'd y'all come delinquent some of these houses in Detroit?
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Skyscraper. Yeah, let's talk about Skyscraper.
Niram took me to see. We should name this episode. We're gonna name this Skyscraper Love because I don't have it. No, I'm just joking. I don't know what I would do. I would fight for you. I would go in and I would go in. I probably mess around and died up in there though.
So you ain't gonna climb no skyscraper?
No, I don't know if I'm gonna climb that skyscraper. But going back in, like if I had the power, I would. But now I ain't about to climb. I don't even think I physically could do it. I think I was listening to the Friend Zone, and Dustin said it because y'all know I'm on my fitness life too. He said, "Black people, we just need to be physically strong again." And I think he was joking, but I took that as a fucking word, right? We need to get to the point where we're physically fucking equipped. He's like, I don't know what's about to happen, but I just feel like I need to be in the best shape of my life. And I'm with his ass. Like I feel like some shit is about to pop off, and I need to be able to just carry. I think about even to the guys who moved us in our house. It was like these Latino guys, and we have like a sectional couch. And near them, we thinking they got something to roll up the stairs on because we're second floor, and it's like a flight of stairs you have to go up. Do you know these motherfuckers put that on their back and climbed up them goddamn stairs? Mm-hmm. Nyambi would have collapsed on stair 3 and not make it. So and I know I keep complaining and complaining about my lifestyle and all that, but I really got to do better. And something about Dustin spoke to me. It was like, we all just got to be in the best shape of my life. And he said he was proud of himself because I think somebody needed help. He said, I carried 4 bags of ice, a gallon of water, a box. He said, I was strong as hell. He was like, just something as a man, it feel good to be strong. Like, or to be able to do shit. That's what he said. To be able to lift shit. To be able to go upstairs without breathing heavy. To be able to do that shit, right? Those are like health values that's a word.
Well, that's why I got the apartment on the second floor. So
you a lie. We got this apartment on the second floor because I said I want to live on the second floor because in apartments, I feel like niggas be looking through your windows. Or getting your shit, right? To come to the second floor, you got to do some work. You got to make some decisions. If you climbing the stairs and going up and down the stairs, one, if you're trying to look in, two, if you're trying to break in my shit, you really got to do some plotting because it's not going to be easy.
Anyway, spoiler alert, niggas. Nira Nyambi spoils movies. But actually, this movie is kind of old, so y'all niggas should have seen it by now.
Can Skyscraper be spoiled? Like, y'all know what this fuck is about? For the preview. He lives.
It is.
I guess the only spoiler is he lives. The trailer is the movie.
It is.
You can just watch the trailer and that's the movie.
So it kind of reminds, because Naomi was asking me what do I think about the movie. It kind of reminds me of like an Impossible White Man movie where like
Rock though.
Yeah.
And that's the only reason I can support it.
Yeah. But it's really an Impossible White Man movie.
Yeah.
And like it kind of reminded me of when Rock played in San Andreas.
Yeah.
And it's like the same thing. They family in danger. It's a big ass earthquake. Go to the top of something. Oh Lord, we can't get down. Don't worry, I'm gonna climb up there and get your ass.
Yeah, that's Skyscraper love. But shout out to The Rock. He's a brown man and he's doing it. If the white man been doing it for 20 plus years, The Rock can go get his stint at it. Only thing I will say, going back to strength, Rock was walking a little heavy in this movie. And I don't know if it was for, I won't get that part away, the aesthetics of the role he was playing, but I'm gonna say no. Like, you ever seen somebody just walk heavy?
But I think it was though.
He was walking heavy as fuck.
I know he was, but I think that was for the aesthetics of the movie.
He wasn't light on his feet at all.
Because he's supposed to be like a Marine who got blasted in that goddamn bomb. I'll be walking heavy too.
He was walking heavy, and you know how to.
And he lost the leg.
And y'all know how The Rock is, right? So he built up like an upside down triangle, right? He built up like a thick ass Hulk I don't know. Like, y'all know how to Rock is solid. He's a solid type of, what's the word? Solid like a pork bun. I don't know. Like a pork, you know what a pork bun? It looked like, but it's solid. Like he was just really solid. Like he wasn't delicate.
No, this girl didn't say solid like a pork bun.
Like because you look at a pork bun, they're like, oh, that'd be a light piece of bread, but you don't realize it's stuffed with 2 pounds of meat. Mm-hmm. Solid. Oh, I like that. I like a thickums.
I know you do.
But he was just walking real heavy. But also, shout out to Neve Campbell. Mm-hmm. Neve Campbell played his wife. Like, Neve Campbell used to be the shit in the 90s. I ain't seen her in nothing lately. So, wait, was she in the House of Cards? And old boy fucked it up. What, Kevin Spacey? He fucked it up. I used to love House of Cards. But, he got fucking Me Too'd. Mm-hmm. And I don't even know how the last season ended.
They just cut that shit off. It ain't nothing to cut that shit off.
But I was saying Skyscraper love because he went back in that bitch.
Right.
And this building is not it's not a skyscraper. It shouldn't even been called that. He basically was one level below heaven.
It was a super building, like a super. It was like
200 floors.
Yeah, 220 floors.
Yeah, and it was about like this tech guru. Like it was interesting, but. If you like things blowing up, if you like Michael Bay things, like to the point where it was some people in the theater like clapping.
Right.
Like sometimes I was telling you, sometimes you need a win for the culture. And I feel like this movie was just a win for the culture. Like, just as an American, just sometimes you need a win because there's so much fuck shit going on. Mm-hmm. And in this movie, you're like, yay, we won. Like, that's what it felt like.
My only other critique is that why his wife couldn't be a black. No, I'm not black, but why his wife couldn't be black?
Brown.
Yeah, brown or something.
Yes, but Neve is a legend.
I don't care if she is a legend. It could have been a brown person. That role could have went to a brown woman.
That could have went to one of the brown girls.
Yep,
Tika Sumpter.
Right, and you could have kept the same little.
The
mixed kids
could have been same because they brown.
That's all I was asking for.
Jeez, they just got to the Impossible White Man movie. Y'all don't like when it's a possible black woman movie. Y'all say it's trash. Shout out to Proud Mary.
Oh. There was a possible black woman.
A possible black woman. Bitches can't fight, but Rock can climb 200 floors. Get the fuck out of there with that thick body. Rock got to be at least 300 pounds. How much do he weigh?
I'll ask Google.
Rock got to be at least 250 to 300. So you telling me this 250, 300 man can scale a fucking building? Oh, and also what was getting on my fucking nerve, this nigga was scaling a building with like duct tape. His thick ass. That duct tape.
That's why it's called an Impossible White Man. What's the name?
What? Again, I don't want to be hating. Like, it's definitely one of the movies I would suggest, like, go at noon on a Saturday. If you just want to sit back, kiki, get a glass of wine, $260. I was right.
According to Google, he weighs 260 pounds.
Yep. That's thick.
Let me see. This nigga.
That's thick. Hulk Hogan weighs 302 pounds?
That's what it says.
Damn, the Undertaker weighs 300 pounds? The Undertaker is a big, white, scary man.
Let me see.
Who is Brock Lesnar?
He's another wrestler.
Undertaker, he's 300 pounds.
Yes.
How tall is he?
He's like 6'7".
Oh, maybe because he's so tall.
That nigga tall as fuck.
The Undertaker is scary. Hulk Hogan ain't that tall, is he?
No.
He 302, honey. What? Who has these numbers?
I don't know who made these numbers up. But Google told me so you
damn.
gotta believe him.
Ask him how much Nyambi weigh.
Look, the Undertaker 6'10". That nigga almost 7 feet tall.
Yeah, he do need to be 300 pounds. How tall is The Rock?
I don't know. Let's see.
He's 6'4". Yeah, I guess that's why I say he be looking like juicy, like he thick. 6'4", 260. That's thick. Mm-hmm. That's juicy.
Damn, Google just got it like that. Let me see. How much does Nyambi weigh?
Don't do that.
If they know you.
Don't. Oh, well, you know what? It might because if it connect from my smartphone and all that stuff, because I track it. Ooh, my God, that's scary.
No, they fixed that to Rambo. Well, let's see
how much Rambo weigh. Come on, there. We doing a podcast, but I recommend seeing it. But don't go in thinking this is not like Equalizer 2, y'all. Like, don't go in those types of expectations. Go in with the type of expectations, like literally like Taken. Like, if you like Taken, those type of movies, Mission Impossible type shit, like.
If you like San Andreas, you'll like this movie.
Absolutely. Like, it's very similar. You already know the plot line. I'm really not giving much away. Mm-hmm. But if you like Boom, Rock only show half of his chest. The Rock, he is very truthful. He really is not shirtless a lot. Why is that?
He way too fast and furious to be shapeless.
No, he wear a little tank top.
Yeah.
I'm talking about I need him to be relentless. Like Omari Hart. Like, some niggas just come on. I need him to be like Tank. Who Tank be 30 seconds in his song and he's oiled up.
Mm-hmm.
I need him to play his fucking role. And do what he's supposed to do. Or at least show me a thigh.
A thigh?
Rock is in the male group. Ladies, y'all know what I'm talking about? He got a nice thick thigh. I wouldn't mind seeing a thick thigh. Like, could we just do a quick shower scene?
You just want to see the nigga pain.
I don't want to see that. I would like to see a thigh, maybe a booty, maybe a neck. What?
What? These scenes, Nayabi.
What?
I want to see a thigh, a booty, and a neck. What?
Maybe a little chest. That's it. Mm-hmm. But they didn't give us. Well, maybe this movie was like PG. No, they was whooping on ass in this movie. Yeah, they was like doing a lot of fighting. They could have gave us a cheek.
So where he's gonna give us a cheek at?
Like he can just get out the shower in the morning.
It was PG-13.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they could have gave us a cheek. That's it. What did Rotten Tomatoes give it? 0 stars.
2 stars. No, they gave it 3.
That's what I said. It's not a horrible movie, right? And even the CGI wasn't bad.
No.
And the thought of the building, like the concept is sweet.
Yeah, it was.
Like the overall, like the building that this man created and why he created it and the technology behind it is sickening. Mm-hmm. So I'm with that. Alrighty. Yeah. We got another topic now. Shout out Friday. We can't go too deep.
Yeah, I was just gonna talk about how now that Beyonce and Jay-Z now are registering people to vote at the concert.
Come on, Beyonce.
Well, they need to do that because I was reading somewhere. No, but I was reading somewhere that they like took millions of people off the registered voter list.
Whoa. Well, I go get my license in a few more weeks. I'm ready to do this vote. I'm ready to play with y'all, California. Mm-hmm. You do it if you want. I think in my area we don't have to worry about it too much. We always kind of move to blue areas,
right?
But just in case they want to try it, I believe in them local elections too. Mm-hmm. Broadly, it's always blue, but I be getting into my little town. What's going on in my little town, honey? Yeah. But I think our town we don't got too much to worry about either, though. It's pretty liberal.
Yeah, so that's all I wanted to bring up. Yeah, we can go into Shout Out Friday. We ain't got 36 questions no more, though.
I think we did 36 questions, yeah.
Oh, okay.
But you didn't answer. Do you got Skyscraper Love?
Yes.
What is that? Oh, so you go back in that building like the Rock and scale the building for me.
I'll try.
No, Nero. Would you do it?
I'll try my best.
I'm giving you permission that you don't have to.
Well,
I'm gonna need you to try maybe get through the first floor, and if you see that's not working, you can go ahead on.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm gonna get up there. I'm gonna say, "Shit, baby, I can't pull myself up like the Rock." So I'm gonna try to go through the stairs.
We gotta be like Dustin said. We gotta get strong.
And then that fire get too hot. I said, "Sorry, look."
What type of exercise can we do to train for that?
Burpees, pull-ups.
His pull-up game was strong.
Yeah.
Can we talk about how I need to get better of doing a pull-up? Like, if that depending on your life, pulling yourself physically up with just your upper body strength?
Right. A lot of us would be dead because a lot
All.
A lot of us
90.
don't have upper body strength.
None. Niggas or bitches. It's hard to do a pull-up. I told you I was surprised when my dad did it.
Yeah.
You don't be saying my dad low-key cock diesel. What
your
you be
dad
saying?
is cock diesel. Your dad got that old man strength. He'd fight tussle with a young boy and had a nigga out of breath.
I ain't believe he could do. We was going somewhere in like a little pull-up bar. I ain't believe he was gonna be able to do that pull-up.
Your dad
he did like 5 of them.
And talking about I used to be able to do 10.
Oh. And he was like, how much y'all can do? I said -3.
My big ass can't do shit.
I said -3.
I can hold on to the bar for 10 seconds.
-3. I can't get up there. He said he got old man strength.
Yes. Your dad got that old man tussle with a young boy strength.
What is that? You what? Dwayne? What is he doing? A pull-up?
You said Rock pull-up game is strong. So
it is his pull-up. Let me see if he really did it. He do it on this one?
Yeah.
Well, Nero done muted him. Oh my God.
Look at that nigga.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, he is strong. See, that's what I said. We ain't getting none of this. We ain't even see. They ain't even put no coconut oil on him. And the Rock got a nice brown complexion. It would have glistened perfectly.
Okay.
Just telling the truth. Hating ass Nero.
Ain't nobody hating, baby. You can drool and fondle all over.
I'm not drooling and fondling.
Yes, you are.
Relax.
I want to see a thigh and a booty cheek.
It's because it's normalized for just to be titties out everywhere. So come on. We were watching something on Viceland, right, about the special where they were talking about how they was injecting mineral oil in bitches' asses. What is going on? What is that?
It's crazy.
Mineral oil? Like, I know they was doing undercover one, but what puts you in your right fucking mind when you, first of all, you in someone's hotel room? That should be a red flag. Ain't no sterilization, ain't none of that shit going on. And then they gonna come with a 99-cent can of mineral oil and gonna use a syringe to put it in your ass?
Yes.
Get the fuck out of here.
Niggas, they want big asses.
But that don't make sense. Mineral oil, you think the doctor using mineral oil from ACO to inject it in? Well, why would...
Well, niggas, you got to pay. Cheaper cost you.
Jesus.
Because they was putting caulk in bitches' asses. What you talking about?
Oh, my God. And people were dying.
Yeah, that tub caulk. Right up in your booty.
And it was something else. It might have been the mineral oil that lasts, about 4 or 5 years? And it looks great then, right? And then something happens right around that year 5 or 6 because it starts breaking down.
Yeah, start eating up your ass.
In your body. Oh, my God. It was awful. And then we watched another one on Viceland. It was about they were into balloons. They call them lunars.
Yeah.
Is that what they call them?
Balloon porn and shit.
Balloon porn. And it wasn't even porn. They were just rubbing on the balloon.
Right.
Until it popped. And me and there was waiting to see what else they was going to do. I said, well, maybe they're going to put the balloon somewhere and blow it up. What?
And she's like, I just had an orgasm. Like, what? You just riding on the balloon until it popped.
Sometimes they was just hugging them.
Right.
I said, get the fuck out of here.
Everybody got a kink.
And I was even, never mind. Yeah.
What's your kink?
Me?
Yeah.
What? I don't know if I have one.
Just asking.
What is yours?
I'll tell you after the show.
Which I don't know if I mean, everybody got their thing, but I mean, it ain't balloons. Having a man dress me.
Oh.
I'm joking. No, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Kink is something where you're saying that's not of the norm, right? It ain't. All I can think of are balloons now. I can't.
Oh, okay. So would you like to try balloon porn?
No, I don't think I would enjoy the snapping of the balloon.
Oh.
Like, still to this day, when a balloon pops, I don't enjoy that sound.
You're right.
Like, I feel like that'll snap me into the moment. So I don't even like the sound of a balloon popping or like the sound of like just scraping against a balloon. I have a negative association paired with that. You say you tell me your kink after? We done got distracted. It is Shout Out Friday, y'all. Neem, go ahead. We got some emails. We got Pat. What's going on?
We ain't getting no 5-star ratings.
Jesus.
None. 0.
Why do you say it like that?
None. 5-star. So we got some emails now.
Oh, nice.
You got a bunch of them.
Okay.
So we can go ahead and do that.
Let's go.
So we got an email from Cup of Coffee.
Yes.
Subject is, I'm not sure if my comment went through on the other page.
See?
I apologize. Yeah, it went through.
Oh, Nero. Oh, my God. My apologies. I almost said cup of tea. What was a cup of coffee?
Cup of coffee.
Yeah.
But she says the same thing, though.
Okay.
She said, you all are inspirational, hilarious, and intelligent. I discovered your podcast roughly a month ago and have since started to go back and listen to older episodes daily so that I can make sure I have not missed any of your content. Many of your trials and experiences mirror some of my own. Your perseverance and comedic / raw reactions give me hope each day.
Oh, thank you.
Your podcast and my personal therapy via Jesus and Jack keep pushing me.
Come on.
I'm telling you that Jesus and Jack.
You just got to have the balance.
Thank you for all that you do. Also, as I am rapidly approaching the big 3-0 in December.
Welcome to the club. You just about there.
Run.
Oh, it's beautiful.
The dating game has changed drastically as we age. Do you think that some of the things become less important when you consider a potential life partner?
Look, you ain't got to finish.
I.e. height.
Yes.
Someone having a child.
Yes.
Being 5 to 10 years older, etc. Finally, I love to ask this question of my friends, and I'm curious to know your response. Can you rate these in order of importance in your mate? Attractiveness, ambition, loyalty, faith / religion, intelligence, financial stability. I appreciate all that you do. Blessings and cheers.
Perfect. But I guess our first question is, as you age, do you think some other things become less important? Yeah.
Yep.
I think it shifts, right? Because it depends on the space you are. So I think once you get older, definitely I think attractiveness goes. lower. And I think there's a difference, right, with attractiveness, right? So we ain't talking about booger woogers. But I think being young, you want the person to already come with every little piece. Yeah, does that make sense?
Yeah, like Naomi, she want abs, a chest, booty, and thighs. And a neck.
Like, and wearing a Gucci outfit. And wearing her, like, you know, all these types of things you look for, right? When I think when you're older, you be like, you know what? He might not dress as fly, right? But we could teach him how to dress.
Right.
Like, those are things you can change, right? These are not character flaws, right? If a nigga not the most stylish, you can help him get stylish. Even I would say things like, well, wait, if a nigga little beast, right, they want to do right and they love you, 9 times out of 10, if you like, I'm going to the gym, guess who's going to go to the gym with you, right? You know what I'm saying? Like, that type of stuff can be shifted because it's not character. Like, this is not who they are as a person, right? It's more of the shell of who they are. And also, as you get older, you just be like, well, what? As you get, and you can tell because you about to hit the age too, right? You already know the things you're not fucking changing.
Yeah.
You don't care who. Jesus himself gonna have to come and ask you to change it for you to change it, right?
Y'all niggas still won't change it.
Yeah, exactly. Then we gonna give Jesus a hard time. But there's also things that folks can ask you. You be like, yeah, I can give or take that. Yeah, okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I've even noticed that at my age. Like, some of the stuff you can ask me, and I know what I'm a firm no on, and I know some stuff I'm like, okay, cool. Yeah, I'm willing to give on that. So I think it's just. And I also want to clarify, I don't think standards have been lowered. So I think just because sometimes you tell people your expectations, or what was the word that sis used? As you age, do you think some of the things become less important? Whatever the potential life partner is, right? I don't think, when I say that, I don't think that means your standards have lowered.
Right.
I think they just have firmed up. Right? You just like, this is what it is and this is what it ain't. So I don't take that as your standards being lower as you get older. I think you just have more clarity on what's important compared to when you were younger. Because I think when you were young, you do young shit, right? So some of the stuff that was important when you're younger, as you get older, you realize it's not as important as you thought it would be, right? And you really hone in and you laser focus on the things that are very, very important in your life. That's all I think it is. What's some of the other stuff she's listed? I want to make sure.
Rate these in importance.
No, I was gonna say, she said height, someone having a child. Yeah, having a child, especially when she start hitting over that 30. I don't think that's a problem. Now, if they start having 2, 3, 4 kids, and if they're not financially able to take care of those kids, that do become a problem for me, right? Because you have to be able to take care of your children and me. And you gotta pay what you weigh in that. So if you got so many kids under a certain age, I'm gonna need you to financially be able to handle that and me at the same time, because they're gonna need that support. But if it's just like 1 or 2, you got like a normal job, we can definitely work around that. But I think when people have children, I need you to be in your child's life, unless there's something you need to give a really good explanation for what's going on, because I think that speaks a lot to the person's character if you're not somehow involved in the child's life. That would be a non-negotiable for me. What about you, Nero?
True.
And then 5 to 10 years older, when you're 35 to 10 years ain't shit, honey.
Right. That's got a nice little thing.
That's good, actually.
Right. So you can get anywhere between 25 and 35.
If you ask Niram and Nia, Jesus, you don't even hear their age ranges. I say a 5 to 10, but you know how men, they be going a little bit too young, honey.
We want to make sure they bear our kids.
Oh, are we saying that 30 is not too old? The eggs is beginning to ferment, but they're not already fermenting.
Well, the way you be talking, like the eggs are already dead, so I need to.
Well, and maybe this need to be an episode. They're really talking a lot about like mortality when it comes to brown women in childbirth. Like, a lot of brown women over the age of 30 and having kids and dying. And I'm not talking about the kids. I'm talking about the mamas dying due to complications and shit. Like, I don't know what's going on, but the number is crazy higher, and especially in some states it's like double digits higher. Like, I think Jersey and maybe New York, like, mortality rates of like mothers who died during childbirth is like skyrocketing. And that's the thing, and that's scary.
Yeah, that's scary. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, it's happening. I haven't did all my research on it, but I've seen an article or two about it. Maybe we need to bring that to the front of the congregation. And she want us to rank these.
Yeah, rate attractiveness, ambition, loyalty, faith and religion, intelligence, and financial stability.
Oh, that's kind of hard. How would you do it, Nero?
I'm trying to work my way backwards.
I think attractiveness would be my least. Because You can make, you know what, with money in the right game, intellectual game, honey, anybody can look cute. It's a lot of rich people that, never mind. But I feel like I can just work around that attractiveness. Also, as you get older, I know a lot of beautiful people who are ugly as hell on the inside. And when they open their mouth, ugliness comes out and they immediately turn to a booger wooger. And also, I know a lot of booger woogers that they open their mouth and their personality and spirit becomes so beautiful that they just turn into like Kofi. They just turn into Ralph Angel as they speak.
No, she shouldn't say turn into Ralph Angel.
They do. It does, right? When someone has a beautiful spirit and energy, that shit attractive. You be like, God damn, who is it? I mean, he missing a tooth, but we can go get that fixed. He's sweet. But that's just me, though. That's just me. I believe in an extreme makeover.
All right.
I'm leaning almost towards ambition. Might be my first one.
Let me see here.
I'm thinking, I'm going to just go off the dome. I might have to switch it up later. I'm thinking ambition, intelligence, faith, religion, financial stability, and attractiveness. I think that might be my order.
You put financial stability second to last?
Yeah, because if they're intelligent and ambitious, the money should be there.
Interesting.
Yep. Because that's something that's given, right? You can have a lot of people for financial stability, but if they like stupid as fuck, right? And have no one be like, that's not fun. Like, it just don't balance. You know, down there, we've been poor, honey. We can.
So, at ambition and loyalty are like tied one and two.
For you?
Yeah. So ambition, loyalty, or loyalty, ambition, they can go interchangeably.
Why?
Because I need somebody who has as much drive and ambition that I do. And when I'm done, I need them to pick it back up. And then the same thing with loyalty. Like, I need someone to be down for me as I am for them. Very loyal.
Yeah.
So those are like one and two. They can go interchangeably depending on the day.
Yeah.
Faith, religion is the last for me.
Why?
Because I'm not really big in faith and religion myself. I'm spiritual. Like, I believe in, great architect. But for me, that's something that's not negotiable. So that's last for me. Attractiveness to be like second to last. So that puts like intelligence and financial stability somewhere in there.
At last?
No.
In the middle?
In the middle.
Intelligence, which more important, intelligence or financial stability?
Probably intelligence.
Yeah.
And then financial stability. So,
because I take financial stability as just having a stable job, like being able to. I don't take this as someone having above and beyond their money, right?
Yeah.
But someone who consistently has it.
So ambition, loyalty, intelligence, financial stability, attractiveness, faith, and religion.
Gotcha. That was good. Thank you for that question.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. Yeah. So the next one is from Tierra. The subject, it says, love y'all. It says, hey, Niram and Nyambi, there's so much I can say, but I'll start by saying that I adore your podcast. As a 25-year-old native Detroit or West Side, oh my goodness, why I said it in my head a different way.
West Side!
Who just moved to North Carolina for grad school. Congratulations. I get so many nuggets from y'all. I've been binge listening and have learned so much this weekend. I'm getting a master's in management, and you got me consider going into the tech industry. You absolutely should. And joining out in #Colonize Valley. Just look at the job, sis. See if they got an internship program like all these tech companies have them. See if they have some type of internship program or practicum while you doing your master's degree. Go ahead and find out a way to do it. Like, your master's degree is going to require some type of practicum. I'm assuming it should. If it don't, create your own independent study and look and see what tech company you can come intern at. And the thing is, when you intern or practicum out here, they're going to pay for everything. They're going to pay for you to get out here. They're going to pay for your temp housing. They're going to pay for your like give you a monthly stipend. I would say that's a good way to get some experience on your resume or your CV, I should say, and also to test out if you want to work for these realms, and especially if you're a woman of color, that's a pipeline for them, right? So it's so many of these interns that I'm seeing already beginning to talk about like negotiation for like permanent jobs. So that's what I recommend you do. That's the way you can put your little toe in there to see if you really like it. I'm sorry, I don't got sidetracked. Management got me considered coming to the tech industry, blah, blah, blah. I also really love hearing about Nyambi's original life schedule and how you realize you didn't want what you thought you wanted and the way you imagined it. It was freeing. Good luck to Niram with his job search. He got me thinking about looking into stocks. Yes, you should. You can't wait for DJ Nyambi's to drop Total Praise so you can be like, nigga, we made it. Your work and your love matter. Thank you so much.
Thanks a lot, Tiara.
Yes, but good luck in grad school. But go ahead and look for a practicum opportunity or internship opportunity at one of these tech companies. The thing is, you ain't got to come out to Colonizer Valley. Usually they have a lot of folks at places in New York, Boston. They have some stuff in like the South too. So check out one of those.
Get into stocks. Get into them early, because the thing is, like, there's this thing called compounding. Like, it's just like interest. Like how it works for houses and things of that sort. So the quicker you can get into it and like figure out how to learn it and figure it out, like the longer your money will work for you. Yeah.
So do it and take this time while you're in grad school to dive into that. If you got any questions, let us know. You know, I love to see brown folks get into grad school. Is it just me? I think that's why Angela gets me upset on Love Is. I like when my people win. Right? I think Nova, I'm jumping between shows. Nova said it best because she was at a picnic and Too Sweet, it was their like Too Sweet birthday or something. And she's like, well, you know, what's Too Sweet up to, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, oh, he's doing this, he's doing that. And she's like, good. And it was like, thank you so much. And he's like, and I think who was it? Remy was like, why are you so happy? He was like, my people winning. Mm-hmm. Like, I felt her so much on that shit. Like, I love when my fucking people win. Like, I love when my friends get fucking job offers. I love like, I feel like when they win, I fucking win. Mm-hmm. Right? Because you like, I know my people good people, right? So that's why I get so excited when folks tell me they're going to grad school, they're doing things. I just love to provide my insight and and I provide it not to say I know what I'm doing, but to say, hey bitch, this is where I fucked up. Don't fuck up like me. One thing I always say with my direct reports, like, you know, don't make the mistakes that Nyambi made, so you don't have to have a midlife crisis. Let's avoid that. Mm-hmm. Like, you just got to be that real with people.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
So we got a couple from Juliana.
Okay.
The first Juliana. One is, we gotta meet up. First email says, subject mood. The way Nyambi is feeling is how I often feel.
Come on, sis.
Keep pushing. You're not alone in the struggle. Just do your best to keep it together and take care of yourself. Niram, don't get down. My husband deals with me going through this about the house and the kids and life. I love how real this got in the first 5 minutes. You're not alone.
Was that the one when Niram about to cuss me out?
Yep.
Yeah. Niram, like, you just said something. I was like, what the fuck was that? Like, what did you even say?
What?
But it was something too out of pocket. Like, you was like, you can't be satisfied, or I forgot what you said.
Yeah, insatiable.
I was like an appetite?
Yes. Insatiable. Yes. Like an appetite.
Subject. New place y'all never heard. Don't bring old broom to a new house. Come on. Never heard it. I came to Louisiana and every house I rented still had a broom, mop, and a dustpan in it. They say to make sure you don't take them old spirits with you. Come on. I ain't bring none of that shit.
No.
It's something about energy, though. Julie, I tell you, when I opened some of the shit and seen some of the shit from white ass New England, I wanted to be like, no, Satan, put that back in the box. Ship it back. Ship it back to where it came from. Some shit getting thrown away this weekend, though, Juliana. Like,
it is.
It's some shit getting thrown away, and it can kick all the fucking rocks on earth. I bought a puzzle. I'm gonna do some fucking puzzles. I'm gonna do some forcible self-care.
Nyambi, she started disposing shoes on the phone.
Too much.
And she's like, this shit too hard.
It was hard.
And the next thing you know, the puzzle's put up. I don't even know where it's at anymore.
That puzzle was hard. Do y'all got tips for doing puzzles? And the thing is,
you start with the edges.
What?
Start with the edges.
Oh.
Start with the edges and figure out what parts of the edge can connect.
God damn.
And then you build out from there, baby.
Oh my God. I'm going to give it a try. I must give myself a good 2 hours. Mm-hmm. And if I don't got at least a quarter of it complete,
She quit.
We got a puzzle giveaway.
She quit and then she throwing it away.
No, we got a giveaway for the podcast. We gonna.
Y'all see what I mean?
No.
Don't even dust yourself off. She's throw the whole bike away.
No, I'm gonna try it though. But no, Julian, now that you said that, that's true. It's certain shit you don't bring to other places, and I ain't bring that. But it was probably some shit that I done carried 3-some thousand miles. I should have left the fuck in the gutter where it deserved to be.
Oh. Mm-hmm. She sent another email that says THC. Naomi should try sativa stain.
Oh no!
That makes you focus. The whole house will be unpacked and cleaned in an hour.
See, maybe that's what I need. Is it? Oh, it's still more
sativa. No, that's it.
Oh, that I don't see how y'all be doing that. Whatever I took, whatever strand I took, it was not appropriate.
You had too many gummies.
Nigga, I had 2 gummy bears.
The instructions say
I had 2 Swedish fish. Literally, y'all. It was the size of a Swedish fish. I had 2 of them.
The instructions say eat 1 and wait 2 hours.
And I'm a girl with a little bit of weight on me, right? So I should be able to hold down 2 Swedish fish.
The instructions say eat 1 and wait 2 hours. You should have listened to the fucking instructions. So y'all don't understand. Me and Naomi have this conversation, argument. It's pretty much an argument about following instructions on shit. So, for example, I get sick. I'm drinking out the little cup that's on the cough syrup.
I just take it to the head.
Naomi gets sick. She taking it from she just drinking it from her neck. How the fuck you even know if you even drinking enough or if you're drinking too much?
I ain't drinking too much.
So now when it came for the gummies, and I said Naomi, the instructions say, "Shut the fuck up,
I
nigga.
Did not say
you
that.
Don't know shit. THC ain't got no, and plus I want more than 1 damn gummy."
First of all, Neil, he creates this alternate universe where I cuss him out and I don't say one swear word to him at all. It's in his head.
You do.
Oh my goodness.
So
what's the next one?
And then she said, "We'll get up and work out with you, Naomi."
Thank you. Because something got to give. Because I know I'm going to be even hurt on my birthday if I come in the clothes even tighter.
Well, Naomi keep hitting these damn snooze buttons.
Oh, I've been hitting the snooze button clean. And I'm closer to, I'm literally 5 minutes from work.
It's so damn annoying. That's another pet peeve. Hitting the snooze button.
Oh, Neil.
Why the fuck do you have the alarm set for 2 hours before you got even got to be to work?
Because
when you know you ain't going to get out the bed until 15 minutes before you got to leave. Because why the hell is all those snoozes in between?
Because it's a process of waking myself up.
Disturbing my motherfucking sleep.
It's a way, like I have to begin waking myself up gradually. Like I got to first wake up and be like, fuck, okay, 20 more minutes. Fuck, okay, let me check my email.
So
fuck, like I do all that in bed.
At what time do we need to set the alarm to get your ass to wake up then?
3 a.m., honey. Like what?
Fuck out of here.
So I can get up about 5. It's like almost an hour and a half process when you get out to bed. I know. You read our last one?
Yeah. This is another from Tara.
Tiara.
Tiara.
Mm.
Tara.
Tara and Tiara.
I know. Okay.
All right. I'm just saying.
Subject, edibles.
Where Elena at? Where Elena at? Alana at?
She sent one, but it wasn't for it to be read out loud.
Oh, okay.
It's for you to read privately.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay. I love these. I'm gonna do it this weekend. Actually, I have not checked the Black Love Matter email in probably a month. Niram has, so I need to just go through there with my Nyambi touch to make sure if y'all ask something, Niram responded.
Miami ain't looked at no damn.
It's been a month
since July 2016.
It's not been that long. Come on. What is it?
When you first created the damn email.
What does it say? Come on.
She says, "OMG, I am cracking up. I'm so weak. I had edibles last Thursday. A work friend went.
Dangerous?
A work friend went to Vegas and brought some back.
Yeah.
It was a 10-pack just like y'all.
I told you.
And had me try one at the Zuma. Lord."
I told it's some. If you're over 30 and you work and you have a family, edibles are not for you.
That bad boy had the nerve to kick in at Kroger's.
Lord, if that would have kicked in and I was out in public, I don't know what I would have did.
My ass was singing Bow Wow, Let Me Hold You Down to my husband and bashed 2 pork chops and had the nerve to still be high at work the next day. Never again. I'm like you. Too grown to be high like this off of one damn gummy.
One gummy though, right? I can see if you like smoke something like gummy, right? I don't believe in smoking them because I don't got time to get lung cancer. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe in that type of stuff. So I was like, a gummy won't hurt, right? It can't be. How much can they squeeze in this gummy? How much can you squeeze in sweet as fish? But
10 milligrams.
They're doing Harry Potter type wizardry, and it's crazy.
10 milligrams. I need to figure out what's the equivalent.
What's equivalent? 10 milligrams equivalent to what? Like a blunt? Like what is that equivalent to?
How much TMZ?
See, that's how you know. We don't even.
THC is in a blunt of weed.
That's why you need to see.
Fire Med. How much THC is in a blunt of Fire Med versus how much THC is in a gummy?
It's something. And the thing is now I'm nervous. Like, if we have friends come visit, they might want to try some edibles. And I can't co-sign that behavior.
Why not?
Because it's dangerous.
Oh, scary ass.
I'm not scary, but all we need is, because I'm not doing it again. You don't got to worry about them touching my lips. But so if you and them, they start hollering in the guest room. See, I don't have time.
No, because everybody going to eat one gummy like the instructions say. That's what's going to happen.
One gummy a day.
And it's your fucking fault that your ass decided to have 2 and a half a cookie.
I'm going to start lying to people and be like, it's illegal now. They're like, it's illegal. It's illegal.
Lying ass.
I'm like, it's illegal.
So that's what you get for consuming too much. Letting the obesity get to you.
It did. Because I'm thinking it's going to be casual, if anything. Like I said, maybe a tingle, a buzz. Like, say if you have a couple splashes,
Yeah, that's one gummy.
I thought it was going to be equivalent to like drinking a couple glasses of champagne.
Yeah, that's one gummy. One gummy is a couple glasses.
Whatever I had was not that.
But you had 2 gummies and a half a cookie. Your ass had 25
milligrams.
I had a fifth
of Hennessy.
25 milligrams of THC in one sitting.
For somebody who don't smoke.
And they ain't got no tolerance for THC. Told your ass to eat a half. Told you to have a half a gummy, but the way obesity is set up, you just can't have one.
No one eats one gummy bear.
Talking about it's your lucky number, like the Chinese people try to get me when I bought those pork buns. Talking about you should buy 2. It's a lucky number. No, motherfucker. I want to spend $135 on one pork gummy, pork bun.
So I don't know. I don't co-sign it. Like, if any friends come out, I'm not going to partake. I'm not even going to help you go buy it. That's something you and Near going to have to do, and I'm going to go in the room and read my Bible. And put total praise in the background, because I'm not playing with y'all.
I can't with you. I cannot with you.
But no, she had me cracking up that she said that baby kicked, because that's what happens. I think that's the thing. Well, compare, I've never smoked really, but it looks like I've been around folks who have smoked, right? So it looks like when people smoke, it's like a gradual kind of transition, like it's a buildup, right? To where, and like, I don't be around folks who be like high, right? So I don't ever be around people who like can't control it, right? So it's just more of a casual, maybe more last, maybe more looser at the mouth, more relaxed, right? So that's what I'm thinking I'm gonna go into. When I tell you this edible go from 0 to fucking 100, like something just happens in your body. Like, I remember feeling a moment in my body when it was like, gotcha, bitch. And it was just like no turning around. Like you had no control. Like, this is how white girls must feel. White college girls must feel when they begin toasted. Like, you had no control. And I've just never seen we interact with anyone like that before me. And so it's just I can't partake.
You had too many.
I'm done. I've tried it.
Messed up my whole damn buzz dealing with your
It's
ass.
yours, and baby, it's all yours this weekend. You don't got to worry about me taking a bite.
Helping you float back down to the bed when you was already there.
Come on, do we got any voicemails? Y'all gonna stop talking about that. I'm just telling my truth. And who was that? Tiara. Tiara done co-signed me. No, I ain't the only one. It's something. Them edibles is a different strain, right? We done got it the legal way, so I don't know what they done did on it. We done got the pure stuff. And then what Juliana said, you need to get sativa. Is that a little bit more? Is it different? Like, so
you probably just need CBD.
Each strand gives a different effect. Is that what that is?
Like one is like from what I read, one is a like cooling,
like a downer.
Yeah, like calm down.
I was an upper. Whatever I had was an upper.
It was actually a hybrid.
Oh my God. It was you know what? It made sense because I was tired. And all I wanted to do was sleep. But my heart was racing and my body was running for Jesus. Like, I could have ran. That's when I should have ran a marathon. That's when did you say, or somebody say I should have got up and worked out?
Yes.
I surely should have.
Yeah, that was the only way it's going to get out your body.
I surely should have. You never lied. But yeah, I think I need the downer one there. Don't worry about it.
What, you ain't doing it no more?
No.
I'm not
that wasn't
no
you. But Miriam, you seen the effects. That was not a good look. And it like fucked up my whole day, like my whole next day, because I had to go to work. And I'm like, sis, maybe I still was buzzing.
Because your ass had 25 milligrams of gum.
Like it just did not feel good. Come on, voicemail.
Your fault.
I'm not about to keep explaining myself.
The way obesity works.
Do we got any?
Yeah, I think this is the one.
Oh.
My phone is dead, so I'm trying to use my computer.
Oh, Lord.
Hopefully.
What up? This is Shan.
Oh.
Let me just stop you right now. This eating ass thing has got to stop. I don't know why people feel the need to discuss this with strangers or talk about how they like to do it. I personally want no part. I want no part in this discussion. I want no part in this act because I just feel like that is an outer place, and I don't need nobody coming around. I don't need nobody coming in the back door. I don't need nobody kissing no back door, because once you kiss my back door, there's no front entrance for you. There's no kiss entrance for you. That's not what we're going to do. It's just like, why go back there when there's so many other things you could be doing? Why find the fascination to be back there when there's so many other things you could be doing? I just don't understand it, and no, that's a no for me. Have I experienced that? Yes, by accident. Let's talk about a drink being too great. And, yeah, that's a no for me. No to the no. My brother and sister.
You must have had a gummy too, huh?
That's the word I was looking for. It's just not my ministry to do that. But it's some people's ministry. And my thing is, I just don't think people have the hygiene in order or don't understand the process that needs to occur for this to happen safely. That's what, like, everyone's talking about eating booty, right? But no one's talking about that you need to have an enema. No one's talking about these types of things. Nobody's talking about you need to wrench it out. No one's telling you these types of things. Like, no one's telling you maybe you shouldn't eat an hour or two before this happens. Like, it's preparation that goes into this. It's just does not happen. And I think that's the part that ain't shared. And a lot of folks getting caught up in catching cholera. It ain't about catching cholera.
Yeah, that's the one with the doo-doo in the water. So I want to hear about who are the proponents for ass eating?
I'm not against it.
Can y'all leave a voicemail?
I just say it's not my ministry.
Can you tell me what you enjoy about getting your ass ate
it got a tickle
and the precautions that you take to get your booty ate or to eat someone else's booty? To educate someone else.
The thing is, it's obviously folks like it because people is doing it. Right. I'm just telling you, it's not Nyambi's ministry, and then I'm giving you the reasons why it's not Nyambi's ministry, because I just don't think you niggas know what it takes to get there. That's all I'm saying. But if it floats your boat, do it. Just be safe. Like I'm gonna say with any form of sex, make sure you safe.
I would like to hear from the
but
ass
Miriam's
eaters.
want to be fucking messy.
No, I do. I want to hear from the people who eat ass and from the people who like their ass ate, male or
be
female.
Two different people. Don't be the same people now.
So that's what I'm saying.
You can like your ass ate and don't eat no booty.
Well, I want to hear. That's why I said I wanted to hear from both of them.
Okay.
I want to hear from the people. I want to hear from the niggas who like to eat the ass, man or women. Yeah. And I want to hear about the people who like to get their ass ate, man or woman, to talk about what type of precautions they taking and what they doing. Are you douching?
Or how to do it appropriately, right. I should say.
Are you really douching out your ass? Are you really getting the enema?
You know, I told you my mom said, I don't know how folks do. You know, she old school. But I was like, Mom, people really do it, blah, blah, blah. And she was like, they barely washing their ass for normal. I was like, what? She said these niggas is nasty.
Right.
If you can't, they don't know how to wash. I forgot how she said it. She said they don't even know how to wash they penis during normal occasions. Like I forgot what she said. I was cracking up.
Do you check for boo boo before you go in there? Like, is there a way to check for boo boo? Like, do you open the ass cheek or like try to like. I remember like the dog. I remember when Desi was getting this. We went to the
Groomer?
The groomer, and there's like these is two things they gotta pop on their ass, and shit came squirting on out. Do you check for that?
First of all, humans don't.
I don't know. That's why I want shit.
Hold on, you was there when they did that to Desi?
Yes.
Did it freak you out?
And it squirt the shit that squirted right on out. So
what did Desi do?
She just looked. Shit. So
dogs like they.
How do you check?
Dogs like they ass ate out.
Right. They lick their own ass.
We going left.
So how do you check?
I don't want to start.
I do.
We're not bashing anyone.
I'm not bashing it. I'm actually curious. I'm curious to have this conversation with somebody. What other precautions are you doing? How do you check someone's ass to know they ass is clean?
Does anybody have ass eating horror stories?
Right.
Oh my God.
Yes. Did you lick it and a piece of poop came on your tongue?
That'd make you fight.
Or did it come on out like 2 girls, 1 cup?
Oh, too far. Do we got any more voicemails?
No.
Oh.
So I want emails. I want voicemails. Tell us your ass eating stories. Share it.
Share it with Nero.
Share it with the community. Because we can't be the only people curious about this.
Yeah. My mom was like, maybe they just put a piece of plastic over it. I feel like a dental dam?
A dental dam on the booty?
And when she said that, I was like, well, maybe.
I don't know.
Come on, close us out.
Like, what tips do you have for someone who wants to eat ass? Like, where... I think the question is, where does one...
learn?
Like, dip on into the deep end, no pun intended, to figure this out. Yeah. So, like...
I mean, you Google it.
Who be's the one to engage into this, to say... I want my ass licked, or who's the one that's like, I want to eat your ass?
I think it's similar to foreplay. Mm-hmm. I would assume, like I said, it's not my ministry, but I'm going to step in and be an advocate. I'm assuming it's like foreplay, right? So when you're having oral sex, right? I don't think people like, so would you like, what was that? We were watching with old people. Would you like me to do cunnilingus? What did that man say?
Cunnilingus.
I don't know if folks is really asking like that, right? So I think it's a part of foreplay, and you keep working your way down and around till you hit the spot. Like, who was this Chan? Like, she said it happened by mistake, and she was like, "Wait a minute,
what? That nigga was eating it from the back, and he went
or the front,
the booty?
And then
he did lift you up like a baby in a diaper and went for the ass."
That would throw you off, though, if you weren't really ready for it, right? That'll throw you a little off. That'll throw anybody off,
right?
All right, Neil.
So those are the questions that I have. Go ahead. So to submit your Black Love Story, where y'all at with the Black Love Stories?
Yeah, we gotta
go to
blacklovematters.com/love
story to submit a question for Kitchen Table Talk. Shoot us email at blacklovematters@gmail.com. That's black with no K. To leave a comment about anything that we talked about, head over to our website, blacklovematters.com. That's black with no K. We also got that voicemail, 508-784-1111. 508-784-1111. Talk to y'all later, and remember, love is ever evolving.
Peace.
Peace.